Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Gears! In the background of Catherine. This is Lev the Amish Man, the Amish Gamer. In the last part, we talked around with some of the locals of the Stray Sheep. And we were trying to discuss if Catherine with a K is actually a cheater, which she actually isn't. And now, we're in the realm of nightmares, but we already completed the first level of the clock tower. And just because we had nothing better to do, let's talk around with some of the sheep here. Except for you, you're just a fat, greedy bastard. You seem okay. You seem okay. What's wrong with you?
Questions we're being asked in the confessional are supposed to judge our lives, right?
I think so.
These questions sure are strange.
I feel
No
like
shit.
I should be picking the right answer, not what I'm honestly feeling. How have you been answering?
Well, I usually pick what sounds right, but the questions are strange because they're asking the player. You know, the person controlling me, you know, I can do this up and down and all that. I can actually pick the answer and it judges his life, basically. So I'm basically God, and I'm not really. I'm no God. But anyways, I'm just picking answers because they pretty much ask questions breaking the fourth wall. And there are a lot of games that do this, so yeah, I pick what sounds right.
Try to look like I'm really thinking it over.
Yeah, me too. I picked the one that seems more polite. Wait, if everybody takes the goody two-shoes option, aren't we just passing into obscurity?
What do you mean?
Does that mean I'm going to be considered worthless? We should just stick to being honest from now on.
Not really. It judges your character. That's all it does.
I wish they were questions with definite answers, like, when's your birthday?
I wish they had questions like that. Like, for the easy stage. Like, when's your birthday? You say your date. Oh, that's your answer. Anyways, regardless, let's talk to you. You seem to be curious, looking around.
Damn it! There are less of us now.
I have noticed that.
Lose. I'll climb for them too.
Well, you have good motivation, which is a good thing. And let's talk to you. I think you are Archie.
Learning techniques, climbing like there's no tomorrow. Is there really any meaning to life?
Did
Think
you
so.
know this? Male bees effectively eviscerate themselves when mating with a queen bee.
Really?
Praying mantises approach females knowing that they'll be eaten.
That's
Trying
sad.
to say that men only exist just to have sex? That's
Not
stupid.
entirely.
Brainy talk.
From a human's point of view, it might be pathetic, but the animal kingdom has its own way of seeing things.
True.
He's trying to say that what you live for is all up to you. Smart guys have their own ways to cheer you up.
Yeah, they do, actually. And hey, it's Morgan.
I'm glad you're safe.
Thanks.
We're almost halfway there. I feel like we can make it if we keep sticking together and talk things through.
Yeah! Now you're talking. Then there's Justin the reporter.
I see you're safe.
Thanks.
Let's talk about our techniques. We've all got to keep climbing.
Yeah, let's do it!
Let's work together and get out alive. This technique just hit me.
Really? Hit you on the back of the head?
I need to explain timber.
Okay, he's going to explain the timber. The timber is kind of like the toppler, except you're actually using the blocks that fall off.
Leave a supporting block.
That's pretty much what it is.
Then push the supporting block. Your wall will all fall.
Don't you think it's useful? I just
It
have an
is.
idea. What do you think of this?
Allow me
And we're going to go to the controlled explosion. Something I don't really like using. Because it's either good, but it's either bad on both ends.
bomb blocks are hazards that turn blocks around.
But in this example, like right up there, there are no cracked blocks that would actually block your path. There are none.
But dark blocks
So this is basically kind of useless.
That's just inspire. What a great idea.
You mean inspiring?
I wish I'd thought of that.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's not really useful, in my honest opinion. And there's you. What's wrong with you?
Voice. It was my wife.
Really?
I'll kill you. That's what she said. I cheated on her, so she cursed me.
Well, they tend to do that. Poor guy.
I didn't mean to. I mean, she asked me first.
Wait, who asked you
I
first?
believe this is happening to me.
Did the girl ask you to have sex with you, or was it your wife that asked to go have sex with that girl? I don't know. This is confusing. Moving onward to Rep over here.
I climb and climb. I keep seeing Anna's face, constantly
Really?
hurting the one person that I love. Why am I alive?
Everyone asks that question.
Hey, are you alright?
True freedom.
What?
It's the only chance I have left.
Yeah, I feel bad for this guy.
True.
And he's gonna say repeat damn dialogue. This is like Super Mario RPG all over again. And then there's freedom. That doesn't actually look very motivating. You see a gargoyle pointing up, and it says freedom. Don't you mean pointing down, stupid gargoyle? But anyways, going to the confessional, looking at this painting, and now we're going to sit.
This is the clock tower, the 6th floor.
You don't say.
Really good. You've been going at a pace of 1 floor per night so far.
Hurry up and ask your question. I want to get this over with.
I do too.
This is the 8th question.
This is the 8th
You and
question.
your best friend's lover have feelings for each other. Would you try to steal them away?
Wait, would you try to steal your best head stuff to heart, or I'll hold back?
Which one?
Actually, this it kinda... I'm gonna stop right here and try to explain something here.
This one?
If people have seen your How I Met Your Mother, there's a thing called the Bro Code, and one of those rules is never date your best friend's girlfriend or ex-girlfriend. So I'll hold back, because I don't want to fuck up a friendship for that.
Answer. I see. Do you remember what I told you before? That there is someone who put you here?
Yeah, I remember that, but who did?
Whatever this place is, isn't it a dream?
That's why even the smallest of fears and doubts become magnified here. Remember that.
I will. But getting back to the stealing friends lover, I have friends that many dated my exes, and I always hated them for that. That's how friendships usually end. But regardless, I want to know what people said. Well, gee, at least almost 75, like 78% actually know what's right, and the other percent know. I think my friends that go for my exes are in the can't stop the heart ratio. Pretty sad indeed. I wasn't naming names, but some people might know who they are.
There are 2 types of bomb blocks with different blast rates.
Okay, now he's going to explain bomb blocks. There's more of them now.
Will help you.
And I think I could point them out to you.
Not gonna die.
Right there. The one on the... There's a blue one and there's a glowing one. The glowing one has a bigger ratio to blow up. Wait a minute. Oh, I can't get that block. Oh well. The block isn't really that necessary, so I'm not going to go for it. Even though the block is very necessary, I gotta make it. Crap. I messed that up. Huh. That's actually quite good that the bomb didn't explode. And I'll just take the Take the checkpoint. Whoa. Nice. And I just got the springy. I'm calling it the spring because that's pretty much what that is. That spring block is actually really useful. I think you've encountered that before. If we have, then good. Now we know. And phone's ringing. Okay. Going on here. This item's going to be useful. I don't really need that, so dropping down. Poor sheep. I feel sorry for these sheep. And there's a bomb block. Take the checkpoint. Yeah. Spider-Man's eye. Now, I don't want to mess up, so... Making the blocks normal? Yay. This one is actually the most troubling to me. Because I have no idea what to do. Wait a minute. I got an idea. Kind of a messed up idea, but it will work. Wait a minute. You know what I don't like? I don't like how you mess up on a puzzle, and it's so easy. Pushing them down. There, maybe this will work. Ah, probably not. This will probably work. Yep. Here's an idea. Crap. Well, I messed that up a bit. Huh. I have one idea, but it's not gonna work. Yeah, that idea didn't work for me. Unless I do this. Pushing that aside. I really hate that I tend to mess up on the most simplest problem. You know what? Retry from the checkpoint. There. Much better. That's much better. I can actually do that now. Forgot about that. Hop, 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 hop. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Topple that down. Yeah, let's try something like this. There we go. I finally remembered. But, wait a minute. Push. Time to push those blocks away. Okay, now we need to do something different. Wait a minute, I got an idea. There we go. That'll work. Oh wait, no. Push that block back. I want this block. Push. Push. Jump up. Yay. These will come in handy for me. Wait. Push you down. Push. Push. Wait a minute. I got an idea. Wait a minute. There we go. Without using that block, I made it up there. And now you're starting to notice there's more than one checkpoint. Hop, 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 hop. Running.
Little more.
Wait, that wasn't what I wanted. I tend to hate that. I tend to push the block even though I didn't want to push it. Okay, this one is quite hard, but I finally figured it out. You're supposed to do this.
Right, I got it.
Which is supposed to be like this. Dun, 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 dun. You know what? So I don't have to go through that again. Push, 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 and push. I tried recording this earlier and it messed up, and I had the most problem with this area. And now, we made it to the top. And we still have that block to spare. Yay! And I hope I get something other than a bronze.
It seems you really have potential. Good.
Of course the game hates me. Regardless enough, we made it to the landing. And wait a minute. I know you. But I know you, man. What are you doing here?
I've got a lot further to go.
Hey.
Huh? Voice. That hair.
That hat.
Never mind.
I know you, man.
Actually, I think I might know you.
Same for you.
Never mind.
What are you doing here?
I heard all
That's sad, man. Anyways, you know what? I'm not gonna keep going. I'm gonna talk. Do you know what? I'm just gonna talk to them.
It's coming again tonight, isn't it? Hey,
What's coming tonight?
Well, different things. Some kind of baby. And
Some kind of baby.
Really does vary person to person, huh?
Yeah, it
It's
does.
another. Coming after me. To take me back. To lock me
Lock
away.
you away, huh?
I managed to get away that day, but I've been running all this time since then, and now I don't want to return to that life. I need to keep
It'll
taking
be
it to
okay,
my-
man.
I need to keep running.
hang in there, man.
Indeed, Action Bastard said so.
I don't want to return to that. I need to keep techniques in my.
And it's gonna be repeated dialogue, yeah. And there's Rep. He's finally talking to the sheep.
So I can reach true freedom. I'm going
Good for you.
for Anna.
Yes, do it for love.
What?
Some
Yeah, why
people
do
say
they?
You find that romantic spark when you encounter someone who compensates for your own flaws. By doing so, you can find
Yeah, some people do that.
version of a personality completely opposite to yours through a romantic relationship. In a nutshell, you're trying to get rid of the self you hate through romance.
Really?
That actually makes some sense.
It kind of does,
I feel
actually.
like I'm a better person when I'm with Anna. I'm not empty anymore. I'm not the me who can't do anything.
So maybe that's why we fall in love. To accept who we are and live our lives.
That makes
That is
romance
probably
seem
true.
awful trivial.
That is probably true.
Fine.
Yes, good for you. Anyways, let's talk to you.
What is this dream anyway?
It's a weird reality.
I've never cheated.
I see. So what's really going on?
Have you cheated?
Yeah.
There's a survey saying that 70% of men in relationships cheat. That makes me a minority. But just so you know, 40% of women cheat. It's the truth.
Okay. That's a lot.
Really?
A study claims that people attempt to create relationships resembling those of their pasts. Your childhood relationship with your parents,
true.
previous romantic relationships. That's what people are yearning for when they search for love.
Many people have that.
I'm sorry.
Or wait for him to stop talking. But many people believe that women cheat because they're either in an abusive relationship or the one they're with they cannot love because they don't love them as much. So they cheat because they're trying to search for that love they never had. That's pretty much one of the reasons why women cheat, but that's probably an obvious hypothesis.
Anyway, not cheating is the best course of action.
You don't say!
It costs so much more. You know what I mean?
I kind of agree with that. It's a momentary thrill, but there's a price to pay for that. I can see that.
Phew. Things are getting tough around here. You can't always rise
Yeah, it
to the
is.
situation, but you can only fall to the level of your training.
What kind of training?
Like what? Try this one on for size.
Oh, it's techniques.
Allow me to
It's going to learn bombs away. Oh. This is something I didn't do. It's basically saying you're taking a bomb and you're pushing off the edge, making it go away. It's kind of a good technique, but the problem is there's a cracked block.
push the bomb block off into the floor. Did that seem useful to you? It should help.
Yeah, kinda.
Allow me to explain.
The Sproing. I kind of like that name.
When you get on a spring block, you can
Anyways, yeah, the Sproing is actually very useful.
you can move
The spring block is very useful, which we have seen.
Nice. You're brilliant.
Yeah,
What's next?
That sounds pretty useful.
it
I
does.
expect nothing less of you.
Well, he is Action Bastard. And that kind of still sads me that you're here. But anyways, I'm going to stop it here. Next time on Let's Play Catherine, we'll continue on to the Clock Tower and see what happens from there. Until then, this is Levity Armstrong, Kid Armstrong 1-0, and until we meet again, goodbye, farewell, adieu, auf Wiedersehen, adios, and all of that good jazz, but most importantly, goodbye, my fellow Amish folk. I'll see you again.